Imagine this. You didn't look both ways before crossing the road, and now you've been hit by a truck. What happens next?
Now, this is the story I see unfolding before my eyes of a young, beautiful naturalist, big, bouncing afro that she treats with care. Every day she wakes up and tenderly attends to it to make sure that it stays a natural. She takes great pride in this. Not that it is the only thing that is meaningful about her, but it is the thing that people tend to notice first because she puts so much care into her fro. This girl is only 15 years old, so she has some things about her that nobody knows. But when they see her beautiful bouncing afro swaying in the wind back and forth, they can't help but admire it or take note of it. Day in and day out she would go to school, never skimming on the opportunity to take care of her hair. And no matter how many times her friends would convince her, or at least try, to straighten it or relax it or wear a wig, she would simply say, "No thank you," and keep it moving. But one day, when coming back from school, she was walking along the road. Some of the kids from a different school called out to her and said, "Hey, can you build a nest in that thing?" Now, usually she's pretty good at brushing off these kind of comments, but today it seemed to have got to her in a really irksome way. Of course, she didn't respond, but the words sat with her. Why do people treat me like this? Proof that there is an anxiety in her nobody can see, despite how hard she works on her fro. Oils, patience that she's put into it. All of these thoughts are the ones that go through her head. And yet they ask about building a bird nest in it. Disappointing. People are so rude. In the midst of her deep reflection upon her own shortcomings, she slowly but surely draws near to the edge of the pavement, where she has to cross the road to go home. As she places her feet in front of her, lost deeply in thought, she walks into oncoming traffic. The young naturalista hears this and this alone before she looks over to the body of a young girl that looks exactly like her. She pulls her leg back and pauses for a moment. No, that can't be me. I must be dreaming, right? Like, I'm me. So that can't be me. I must be dreaming. "Oh, you young naturalista," says a strange-looking cat that appears in front of her. "You're a long way from home." Great. Not only do I see a body on the floor that looks like me, but I've got a talking cat. And my head hurts. Correction, you don't have a head. What? A mind-reading cat? You technically don't have a mind either. Okay, you know what? I give up. Ah, you poor thing. You really think that you're still here? I'll say it again, young naturalista. You're a long way from home. What is that even supposed to mean? My home is right there. I can cross the... You know what? I will cross the road right now, properly, looking both ways. I'm going to reach for the hand... No. I'm going to reach for the hand... I'm going to reach for the handle. I'm going to reach for the handle. Why can't I touch anything? You poor naturalista. You're going to keep trying and trying and trying and trying again until it doesn't stop working. Ah, you poor thing. I've seen many girls like you, denying exactly where they are. No, I'm right here. I'm talking to you. I'm dead. Bingo! You got it! That's right, young naturalista. You have passed away. Woo! You are one seriously annoying cat. I take offense to that. I'm not a cat. I'm a familiar. I simply appear as a cat because that is the most familiar appearance that gives you comfort and doesn't immediately force you to reject me. Okay. So I'm dead, and you're a familiar. No, that can't be right. So my friends are gonna walk out of that school right now and see my body laying there without knowing that I'm standing right here? Exactly. But then why wouldn't I just disappear? Like, I'm dead, right? Like, I don't need to be here. Well, not necessarily. Tell you what, I can do you a deal. A deal? Why would I make a deal with a talking cat? Not a cat. With a familiar I'm completely unfamiliar with. I don't even know your name. Nobody's ever asked for my name. Everyone else just kind of takes the deal. Okay. My name is a deal. You just made that up on the spot. No, maybe. Look, I've never been asked for my name, okay? And I choose a deal. No, that's my name. I didn't choose it. That's my name. My name is a deal. Sounds like a really get someone to agree to a deal. I take offense to that. Seems you take offense to everything. Talking cat. Old. So what? If I'm dead, then I just want to sit here and do nothing. That doesn't sound like the young naturalista. I've been watching this entire time. You've been watching me? Well, I'm a familiar. I like to, stick around and be familiar. You were talking about a deal? Well, you want to go back to the living, right? Of course. Well, you can, because according to my calculations, you were plucked from the land of the living far too soon, and that is your own fault, because your head was cloudy with thoughts and you didn't look both ways before crossing the road. Alright, fine. What's the deal? The deal is, I bring you back to life, physical, in the flesh. So, I can go back to my body? What? No! That body's wrangled and beaten up and... No. That's like saying you want to get back into the car you just crashed. No. We can't do that. I have to give you a whole new body. All you need is a little magical prowess. I don't understand. Once I give you your body back, young naturalista, you work for me. Work for you? Yeah. You see, there's a whole other world beyond your eyes that you will never even believe. But you're here now, so you know it exists. Where I am right now is a whole different world to the one I just left. No. Where you are right now is just a, how can I put it? A interlude to the world that I'm talking about. But I've said too much. Do you want the deal or not? Well, it's a pretty terrible deal. I don't even know the terms and conditions. Yes, you do. I bring your body back. You work for me. What kind of work? You ask an awful lot of questions. Well, I don't know why anybody would ever take a deal like this without asking questions. Everyone else has just taken the deal before. You're beginning to get really annoying, young naturalista. Okay, stop. My name is not young naturalista. It's Luna. Can you say that? Luna? I know your name is Luna, but as far as I'm concerned, you are the young naturalista. So, we got a deal? Where did that rim shot even come from? I told you, your thoughts are not your own. I can hear everything that you're thinking, speaking, saying, going to say. So, you're the one that plucked me into this space. I haven't even ascended my soul yet. You're keeping me here. No, this is where you came after you died. I'm simply offering you an opportunity to go back to your life. The young naturalista stares at her body for some time, contemplating, wondering, did she leave too soon? Or would she be happy with this result? Yes, she didn't always feel great about herself, but now the result is permanent unless she takes the deal. And just as these thoughts crossed her mind, okay, you got a deal. I gave in the knife. Thank you for doing business with me, Luna. Wait, why did you... As she sucked back into her body, or into a new body, waking up in her bed as if the car crash never happened. What happened to me? Wait, was it really a dream? No, it couldn't have been. Did I just get swindled in my dream? It doesn't really matter. I'm awake now. The car crash is gone. Pauses as she looks out of her window. Why is there police presence in front of the house? What's happening out here? Some poor kid got hit by a truck. You look pretty good, though. Thanks, I wasn't hit by a truck, I think. Well, you should probably look both ways before you cross this road. Seems like a lot of people have been getting hit today. Moment of truth. That's exactly how my body was. That's not me. That's because the two of you swapped places. What? Where did you come from? You can just think your thoughts. You don't have to speak to me out loud. No one else can see me. Young Naturalista. So, I really am here, right now. Yes, this is the world of the living that you asked to be returned to. So, that wasn't a dream? No. Great, so now I work for you? What exactly does working for you really mean? Now that we're here, now that I've accepted your deal, surely that means that you can tell me. I can tell you that you start tomorrow. I'll give you the rest of the day to rest and come to terms with the fact that you're alive again. One more question before you run away, you little familiar. Go right ahead, young Naturalista. Who is that? Well, I don't know. When someone wishes to come back to life, someone who wishes to not have life has given you a chance to live. So that is some poor soul who just decided to take their own life. Correct? That was their choice. That's what they wanted. And now you're alive. Isn't that what you wanted? You're crazy. It's just a little magical prowess, young Naturalista. Don't be so surprised. You're going to have to make all kinds of sacrifices going forward. What is that supposed to mean? It doesn't matter. Just do your job. I just made a deal with a familiar spirit. And scene.